Hello there, and welcome to Nintendo Club Podcast level 49. Join me today is the full cast of characters. We have myself, we have John and Aaron. Welcome first, John. How you doing?
Hey, Tim. What's up?
Nothing much. May the 4th be with you, man. You know?
May the 4th be with you, yeah.
Any Star Wars celebrations today for you?
No.
The movie watching or LucasArts video game?
I thought about watching the movies. Right now, I'm just kind of browsing. Amazon has a little store. I might buy some stuff. But,
okay. I sent you the machete cut, so at least you should read about that tonight, because it's amazing.
Machete cuts?
Yeah, about watching the movies in the proper order.
Oh, yeah, you told me where you...
It's in the discussion chat in the Google Hangouts here.
I've seen them all already, so it's not like I haven't seen them, so I don't know.
It's a new experience, I'll tell you. Watch them in that order. It just opens things up, I'll tell you.
Okay.
I even did a special 12-hour cut in that order, and I got rid of and credits and did nice splicing. It was very nice. But anyways,
so you've cut. Never. Oh yeah.
I've done editing. I've also done the Avengers editing and stuff like that. But anyways, before we get too off in the tangent, hey Aaron, how's it going?
Pretty good. I see I'm the only one with my Star Wars attire today. I can't believe
I got some Star Wars games back there.
Wait, I got an X-Wing back there.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see that.
Can you?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Everything's falling apart.
Grabbing my amazing Racer Revenge game. You know.
Oh god, that's probably horrible.
The sequel to Episode 1.
Oh, I didn't know there was a sequel to that.
Oh yeah, sequel on the PS2.
How good
it looks like
is
a 5 and reversed like this.
It can't be good.
It was actually halfway decent. You
It's
know?
so yellow.
I love those LucasArts games from the early 2000s, mid 90s. So great.
I want one of those. I want the racer machine, like the actual arcade machine. That's the way to do it. If you're gonna do it, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well. Anyways, I've not watched any Star Wars movies because it's way too bright to watch Star Wars movies during the day in this kind of apartment. Maybe tonight. But anyways, we had a crazy week in Nintendo news. We had 2 videos just drop without any notice. Nintendo's crazy E3 video that Aaron just watched, and the Mario Kart 8 Direct. Before we get to that, I thought we should talk about Kirby and Mario Golf, which both launched on Friday. And I noticed Kirby, Nintendo, for some reason, put up 7 different links to the game in the eShop. Did anyone else notice that insane...
It was everywhere, yeah.
It's like the Smash, you got the music thing, and they had links highlighting every part of it.
Just want to make sure everyone knows that it's out.
I guess. Mario Golf got shafted at the end of the list there. It's like, where the heck is Mario Golf?
It's very strange that they put them on the same day, I think.
Well, I think it works and it doesn't work. So they did this before on November 22nd with Mario Party and Link Between Worlds. In this case, though, I saw, The Verge had very favorable things to say about this is a great reason to own a 3DS, these 2 awesome games. And it was a article showcasing these 2 games in one. Best Buy tweeted about both of these great games now out. So it works and it doesn't work. It works in that it's like, wow, this is even more amazing that these 2 games are out at once. But at the same time, it's, why not spread it out? So I might buy both on the same day. Or different days.
Yeah.
But, so I got Golf, and I played Kirby back in January on my Japanese system. I'm no longer cool by having played Kirby because it's American.
It's out, yeah.
Yeah, so I understand you and Aaron both got Kirby.
Yeah.
So how are you guys liking it?
It is awesome. It's
How far
a
are you
little
in
bit.
it?
I'm only in the second world or second level. But it's slower paced than a lot of other Kirby games, I feel.
Now, I didn't know you could run this game until I heard a podcast talk about that.
How do you not do that?
So I didn't know. I just didn't know you could run.
This is like a recurring thing for you.
Yeah,
didn't
you say that about Donkey Kong?
Yeah, Donkey Kong. I didn't know you could run Donkey Kong. Why would you want to? You'd fall off the edge too many times.
No, you have to run.
I run the entire time I play Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Well, I just play differently, I guess. But
slow.
I'm the one who 200% of Donkey Kong. So you guys, shut up.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Fair enough.
So Kirby, what do you think here, Mr. John?
I like it. I visually like it a lot. I like that there's a lot of variety so far. Like I've only played a little bit, literally like not much, because I've also been playing NES Remix too.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Are you using the D-pad or the joystick in this case?
The D-pad.
The D-pad, excellent. That's what I did too. What about you, Aaron?
Yeah, I'm also using the D-pad.
Okay, good.
I haven't even tried the circle pad. I
really like the D-pad on the 3DS, honestly.
It's pretty solid. I just wish you could swap the two for certain games and create.
It would be
that was
weird.
a pad. That was a pad, I guess. I don't know.
It'd be weird, but it'd be cool. If it was just like a half-inch higher for me, it might be a little better. But
yeah. So I was listening to IGN talk about this game and saw their review, and I think it's unfairly criticized as a kids game that's way too easy. Quite honestly. It's a Kirby game, so with that said, it's not a gruelingly difficult game to get through. But I did have challenge finding all of the keychains and unlockables, and the final boss fight was very aggravating to get through because it was quite difficult for me. And past the main story game, there's a ton of just freakingly difficult challenges that await you. There's a ton of unlockable extra gameplay modes. And if you play them at the difficulty that you'd want to as an adult playing hard stuff, it gets really hard. So I thought that was unfairly criticized in that way.
Well, I think like a lot of Nintendo games, it's as hard as you want to make it. So it's open to a large audience, but depending on what you want to do. And I heard some pretty bad reviews of it on Friday. So when I bought it on Friday, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, that's a terrible game." I just heard a lot of bad stuff about it, and I'm like, "What?" I was surprised. So, I don't know.
It's a game with a wealth of content and some really cool power-ups, and it's beautiful. I mean, I don't see what the hate is. I wish Kirby Fighters was online. That's my one big criticism of it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
But on the IGN podcast, the reviewers talk about, Yoshi's New Island had better gameplay than Kirby. It's like, are you on crack? Yoshi's New Island kind of bored me in the gameplay and pretty much every part of it. I mean, I enjoyed it, right? But it wasn't... Kirby was light years better than Yoshi's New Island in my mind as far as the gameplay.
Do you guys like these levels where you gotta twist the 3DS and stuff?
No. I don't really like that.
I don't think it's... I think it's used in a liberal way where it's not overly used, right?
Yeah, it's not used too much. But
I barely played the game, so I don't know how much it's used.
It's not used a whole lot. I mean, it's used, and when it is used, it's used... It's not the whole game. Like in Yoshi's New Island, you have the whole level of a gyro control. This is... You're doing both, and it works to that level.
Like, the problem I have with it is that, I'll start getting into playing, and you're like laying back on the couch and pretty comfortable, and then you have to tilt and you lose your 3D effect.
Yeah, I had to turn off 3D when I did tilt. That was a problem for me.
But speaking of the 3D,
yes. I don't play with 3D ever. I'm just a loser, I guess.
There are some levels that you kind of need the 3D. I feel like so there are these spikes, kind of spike balls, and they're shown at different levels in space, and you have to manipulate Kirby behind them before you jump up, and it's kind of hard to tell where they are unless you have 3D on. So.
Okay. Yeah, I mostly play with 3D on because it was used so well. And when Kirby splats against the screen, I just love that. That's kind of the music was kind of infectious, but I guess a lot of this stuff has been done in other Kirby games. This is my first Kirby game, so I might have a more favorable opinion towards
first Kirby game?
Yeah, it is.
So that might point me towards one direction or the other.
You should play Kirby's Adventure for the NES.
I've got it on my Wii U.
Why haven't you played it?
I played the NES Remix too. It's helping a little bit.
It's helping. It's not like
lean
it's
into it.
It's not a hard game. It's
a little
it's
taste
Kirby.
of it, yeah, Kirby I think is really solid, and it's
I do like
weird.
the visual style.
I do. It's
the colors and everything.
yeah, and I like at the end of each level where you get to catapult yourself forward and collect different things through that.
Yeah,
what
I think they
else?
have that in Kirby Superstar.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then also I did enjoy the keychain collecting. I just wish, as I said before, that Club Nintendo could send those to me.
Send those to you.
Yeah.
Have you done any street passes with the keychains? Did you street pass with people with those?
I'm trying to think. Not really, because it was in my Japanese system before.
Just wondering. You never
Things
know.
out.
Didn't you get? I mean, you went to PAX, right? Could have.
I didn't bring my Japanese system.
Oh, okay.
Because I
Okay.
wanted to go without a backpack and just put it in my pocket. So, took my Disney system to PAX. So. Let's see. Any other Kirby stuff you wanted to talk about?
I'll probably have more to say next week after I've beat the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I put about 30 hours into Kirby, when all said and done. That's going through everything.
I know that Kirby's Adventure only took me like 15 hours max.
It was 10 hours to get through the main story, the main first run through the game, but after that, it took me another 20 hours to do everything else. So there's a lot more content than meet the eyes. Let's put it that way.
One thing I don't like about this game is that they make Kirby talk in it. So he says like hi and hey.
Hi!
Yeah.
I love the
kinda
hi.
weird.
You like the hi?
No.
I wasn't sure if they yanked that from the US version, him saying hi. Does he say anything else than hi?
No.
I think hi is it, and I love the hi.
Yeah.
It's so adorable.
No,
No, I don't really understand the whole plot of what was said. I get the gist of it.
There's a plot.
But there's there's some
There's not really a
cutscenes.
I mean, someone gets kidnapped and
Yeah, but I missed all the dialogue because it was in Japanese. So that's the only part I missed.
I don't think you missed much, Tim.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Don't.
I don't like how if you go back to the title screen and start up again that you lose the lives that you collected.
Yeah, that's a bit of a weird thing. You have
Yeah.
it resets to 10 lives or something.
I thought it was lower than 10.
But like,
Yeah. But yeah, like
people are complaining
resets.
it's too easy. Like, that's a way to make it harder. Just get rid of your lives.
Yeah. So I just like close my
Yeah,
3DS.
I was gonna say when you go back to the title screen, I usually just like close my 3DS.
Yeah, I went and started playing something else, and then,
Oh.
and then I come back to it,
Yeah.
and it resets.
Yeah.
And then one time I wanted to go check my keychains, so I went and did that, like back at the title screen for some reason. And
Oh, that sucks.
yeah.
I still haven't been able to find all the keychains. There's some of those rainbow ones that I haven't found yet. But anyways, none of you have been playing Mario Golf, which I'm adoring.
No.
It's really amazing and really solid.
So
Yeah, go ahead.
convince me to want this game because everyone keeps saying it's amazing, but I'm not interested in golf at all. Like,
Well, I could care less about golf. I suck at real
then
golf.
what? Then what makes this game so interesting?
Well, it's just a really solidly put together game. It's got great online tournament mode stuff, and it's No. Have you liked any other golf video games? That should be the baseline question. Do you hate all golf video games?
I don't hate golf games. I've just never been enticed to ever like say, "Oh, I want to get this golf game." Like I think the most I played was Wii Golf.
So you've never played a Mario Golf game?
No.
Aaron, have you played a Mario Golf game before?
No.
Oh my gosh.
But I
Well,
played
if you've
plenty
never
of
played one
golf
before,
games.
your first one's gonna be your favorite, right? So this is gonna be.
Not if I don't like it.
I think you'll enjoy it. I mean, there's a.
That's what I'm asking. Why do you enjoy this game? Like you don't like. You just said you don't like golf, right?
I don't. I like this though.
Then why do you like this?
Um,
I mean, are there like Mario power ups? Like, is it like
There are some
we're gonna
power-ups.
have to do.
there are
like
some
a-
power ups, but so first off, the computer AI, it feels like I'm playing versus a real person almost, as far as what they do and what the mistakes they make. I think that's really finely tuned. The progression in this game is really fantastic, where you think you've reached a dead end where I can't get any better, and then there's new items that allow you to do X thing and progress your character, kind of not RPG. It's kind of RPG in a way, where you get your items upgraded, but it's a nice natural progression that kind of forces you to interact with all parts of the game instead of just plowing through one area of the game. Instead, you kind of bounce around different parts to experience a more fuller package of it. And the best part about golf games is you're really competing against yourself to see how good you can do each time and see if you can beat your previous score and that kind of thing. And I also think the DLC humbug that was going on last week is all crap, because in the game itself, I'm not feeling that there's any lack of content, and the game doesn't really promote its DLC unless you go to that area of the game that has it for sale. So it's not like Nintendo's like doing pop-ups to say buy this because you need it, but you don't, because there's a ton of content, and I'm 10 hours into it and don't feel that I'm anywhere near reaching all of the courses and holes that I will unlock, in this game. So,
and this is a $30 game, right?
It's a $30 game, right? So, it's a great game, plenty of content, has great online, and it's only $30. What's not to love?
Apparently, Mario 3D Land and a few other games are $30 right now. Mario Kart 7 is $30.
Yeah, they did a price drop on a bunch of their classic titles from a year ago. So,
I'm more enticed to get one of those I haven't played.
You don't have, like, 3D Land or
I don't
Kart?
have 3D Land yet. No, I don't have Mario.
You don't have 3D Land yet?
What?
No, I
Oh
don't.
my gosh,
we
stop
talked about this.
What the heck?
Yeah, and you guys told me
That's right, because you didn't want to
didn't-
get it so close to the world,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
still didn't picked it up. Wow.
Get
Well,
that game.
everyone
Get that
tells me
game.
now. Everyone's telling me now. Oh, now that you've played 3D World, 3D Land's good.
No,
no.
no. I think 3D Land is in many ways better than World.
Whoa.
In many ways. Not every way, in many ways.
3D Land, for me, when I first popped it in, it gave me the sensation as in the, like...
The 3D
as if I
screen
was,
makes it work so well.
Well, it was as if I was just playing Mario 64 for the first time. Like, that's how different it felt to me. It's very special.
It is,
experience.
yeah, it's like a whole new... you gotta play it. So great.
Maybe I'll get it. Maybe
Yeah.
that's what I'll get.
Now, do you have Mario Kart 7?
No.
So you probably won't get that because 8's coming out in most of the month.
No. That'll be a waste.
7's really solid. Mario Kart 7's really solid, but 8 looks so much better.
Yeah, it looks too
Let's
good.
address... I just wanted to address some of these live questions here. The first is it so much different between 3DS and Wii U at performance and quality of gameplay? I don't really care about graphics. So that's the first question. And so gameplay between Wii U and 3DS depends on the game, right? I mean, Nintendo first-party titles are equally well-crafted on both 3DS and Wii U, so I think on par, right?
Yeah, except that some have some frame rate issues.
Like
Speed of
Pokemon.
that. Yeah.
And you'll also note that most 3DS... a lot of 3DS games are designed with it being a portable in mind, so they're not designed for 10-hour experiences or 2-hour experiences at a time. That's not to say you won't do that, because I've sat down and played 5 hours at a time on my 3DS, but Wii U, you'll have games that are designed for more long experiences, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
So, very cool. Thanks for the question. And then the other one is it a good time to buy a 3DS?
It's always a good time to buy a 3DS. Ask Tim.
Well, I've got 10 of them now, or 9 or 10 of them. But
I'd say now is a better time to spend your money on a Wii U if you don't have a Wii U. That's what I'd say.
Well, if you don't have a Wii U, the Mario Kart 8 bundle is what I'd probably recommend.
Yeah,
which comes
that's
out
what
March 3rd.
yeah. Because whether people like to believe it or not, if you bought a Wii U right now, you would have a lot of games to play as opposed to the other next-gen systems.
Very true. But as far as 3DS, I would always encourage people to buy a limited edition system because they're very cool and special. And I think the Disney one is still available at Walmart. And if you're not into that, though, Best Buy is having the 2DS on sale at $99 until May 5th or 6th or something. So that's $30 off that. I'd either go with the XL or a 2DS. I really dig the 3DS XL, but if you don't care about 3D and you don't care about being able to shut it, the 2DS is kind of nice.
Oh, that's funny. If you don't care about it, being able to shut it.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah. Darren's point, it's always a good time to buy 3DS, and there's tons of awesome games. But with E3 coming out next month, I don't anticipate any hardware revisions, but you never know. We could get a 3DS, upgrade in some way.
I don't think we'll see anything at E3. If we're going to get anything, I think it would be a 3DS revision of like the original, not the XL, like the original.
Like a thinner 3DS.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to see, honestly. I'd be interested in that. Because I like my devices to be really pretty thin and pretty light.
Yeah.
3DS is a little bit more than that. Or the XL is, at least.
It's so pretty, though.
Yeah, I mean, the XL is great, but it's too big for me to consider portable.
Oh, it fits in my pocket.
I mean, it's just too... It's too clunky. That's the word. It's clunky. Okay. And the regular 3DS is too...
Barbaric?
Yeah, it is. It's,
I mean, honestly,
it's got crappy backlighting. It's got poor battery life. Yeah, I mean, I mean, it feels pretty good in your hand, but I don't know.
Yeah, but I love the Disney system because I love white systems. There's something about white Nintendo hardware that I love.
Yeah, and, Nintendo dropped a white regular 3DS revision. I'd buy that day one probably.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah.
So yeah, I think that hopefully answers the question there. If you have questions about which games to pick up first, that would be a whole nother discussion because there's so many.
You should refer to our episode where we talked about the best games of last year.
Absolutely. And I'd say pretty much all those $30 games are probably worth picking up, like Animal Crossing, Donkey Kong, and Mario Kart, and 3D Land that you need to pick up, John.
I just bought Kirby. This is so much money.
I know. Well,
my fault.
It's a great game.
Yeah.
Just saying that. Okay. So Kirby was only $35, which was a nice surprise.
Yeah, it was.
I thought it would be 40, quite honestly.
Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting, but I was happy that it wasn't too much.
It being price sensitive, right?
That's fair price.
Yeah. I mean, Mario Golf in Japan's like $45 plus the DLC if you want it.
They know those Japanese people really love their golf.
They love the golf, yeah.
Taking advantage of them.
But I did read just earlier today that Japan has seen a 5-year hardware slump, like video game hardware.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
Sales of hardware is at its lowest point in 5 years.
Interesting.
So,
I'm not sure what the cause is. Is it iPhones? And Japan gamers being stupider?
I don't know.
iPhones?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's weird. Well, they got me to make up for it here in the U.S. by 10 systems a year.
Yeah, but you only have one Japanese system, so
I'm looking at getting an EV system. So,
ooh, that EV system is nice.
I really want it.
I love EV.
So, what the heck? We're in Hangouts here, and the app is using features from a newer version of Google Talk plugin. I don't want to do that now. But yeah, I'm investigating getting a second one, but it's... shut up. Oh, no. Sorry.
The problem with the EV 3DS is there's no EV on it. It's just striped and brown.
It's EV on the back.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there is, yeah. But it's got all that text and stuff that ruins it. It's still a nice
It's a good-looking system.
Though. Yeah, it is.
Is this doing it the US too with Hangouts prompting you to
No,
upgrade?
it's not. I can hear it though. Yeah.
Oh, this is so annoying. I haven't installed it, you stupid. Oh, this better not close out the whole
Just
thing.
ignore it.
Oh, shut up. There's no way to stop, and it's going to keep making noise.
Ooh, there's an EV wallet you can buy. It's pretty cool.
Okay, here we go. My apologies. If I forget to edit this out of the audio podcast, which I may, my deep apologies. Because I'm installing the plugin now because Google is being
What
stupid.
plugin do you need?
Google Voice and Video.
Are you using Chrome?
Yeah. And it won't shut up.
That's weird.
We're doing a live broadcast. Chrome should know that. Oh my gosh! I just
Sounds
installed
terrible. I can just imagine all these pop-ups.
I just installed this. Let me be right back because I installed this. I'm gonna close out of this and be right back. You two carry on the conversation. I'll be right back.
All right. Okay.
So we were talking about what? I don't know.
Japanese systems
Oh,
or
yes,
something.
Japanese
Oh,
systems.
the sales slumps in Japanese.
Yeah, I don't know what's causing it, but it's pretty crazy.
I think I honestly think when Mario Kart comes out, Nintendo's got to see like one of the biggest spikes in sales they're gonna see in like within 10 years. Like it's got to jump up a significant amount.
Yeah, especially with this Mario Kart 8 bundle.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That is, it's ridiculous. Like I was thinking, man, I wish I wouldn't have bought my Wii U.
Yeah,
so
it's
soon.
pretty nice. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. But I think it's cool that Tim's probably gonna get mad that we're talking about this, but I think it's cool that they're giving away a game to people who buy Mario Kart 8 because it's kind of like thanks for being being there before.
It is very cool. So you get like a free game, which basically, I mean, cancels out the cost of Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, makes it like 2 games for the price of 1.
Yeah.
I own these games already, all of them.
So I'm back, and it's no longer bugging me for plugins.
Oh, okay, cool.
So Mario Kart 8.
Yeah,
and it's an amazing deal.
Yeah, we're talking Mario Kart 8.
Okay, so with Mario. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Ding.
So which game are you guys getting is the question I have.
I'm not really sure because when I first saw this, the source I read on the day of the Mario Kart 8 Direct says there was only 4 games.
That's true.
So I was like, what?
That's accurate.
I thought there was much more than that.
In Europe, if you're one of those lucky Europeans.
Okay, so I was like, oh, all right. So yeah, I saw the list of 4, and then I saw the list of like 10 or something.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you guys talking about? Different
In Europe,
games?
you have a selection of 10 games.
What do you mean games? There's 1 game coming out. What are you talking about?
So you Mario Kart 8, and when you...
Oh, you're talking
you-
about the game you picked, the free game.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
So in Europe, you have like Monster Hunter, Wonderful 101, all these other games.
We should probably clarify how this works.
Yeah,
so
we should
basically,
start
if you
from the
buy,
beginning.
If you buy Mario Kart 8, then you get, if you register it to your
Club Nintendo.
Yeah, to your Club Nintendo, then you get your choice of 4 free games.
And this works for both physical, digital, and the Mario Kart 8 Wii U bundle. So pretty much anybody has access to this. What are the 4 games, Aaron?
The 4 games is
I know them
Zelda,
if you
Wind Waker HD.
Yeah.
We have Pikmin 3.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Mario U.
Yes, New Super Mario Bros. U and Wii Party U. There we go.
Yes. So I'm very torn as to which one I want to get.
Don't you have all these games?
Because I own all these physically, right?
Because I
So
do, yeah.
The question is, which one do I want to have on my system at all times? And it's either Pikmin 3 or Mario. And the conundrum is I own, Luigi DLC, which I would have access to if I get the digital version. And I also Pikmin DLC. And Pikmin, I think, is a game I'd probably go into a lot more, these 10-minute experiences, if it was always there. So that's what I'm leaning towards, Pikmin.
So it's easy for me. I have physical copies of all... No, I have digital copies of all these games, but Wii Party U, so it's the only one I really can get.
So that's because you're all digital with your hard drive and stuff.
Until now, yeah. Now I'm all physical.
Oh, so you made the switch.
I made the switch when 3D World came out, yeah.
Okay. It's funny because I started physical on the 3DS and decided that's stupid. Let me go all digital and sold
Yeah,
my
you,
old.
you did the opposite of what I did.
Yeah. So,
but
now another option would be to get a code and sell it on eBay.
So I don't think it would work that way with this, because I'm selling my basic system to get the Mario Kart bundle.
Ooh, really? Is this real?
Yeah,
So
this is real.
Okay, so you said this with Wind Waker. You said this before.
I've said
You
this
said
before.
this so many times that you're actually going to do this.
But this bundle is too good for a few reasons. Because one, it is coming with a $60 game that I really want, and it's coming with the Mario controller that I do want as well, and that's like $100 right there.
And you get the Mario Wii Wheel.
And I get the Mario Wii Wheel, which I don't care about. I'll throw it away.
Give it to me. I want it.
But I'll get the digital promotion, which gets me discounts on the digital games I'll buy, which will make up for the rest of the cost after I sell my basic set.
Now, are you being smart in selling your basic set after you get your Mario? So you do
so
a system transfer?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm transferring the system, and if anyone wants to buy the system from me, come at me on Twitter. I'm probably just looking at selling it for like $150, just the white system
with the white gamepad.
With the white gamepad, and I also have the gamepad stand and charging cradle because I bought that extra, so I don't need those as well. So
okay.
But yeah, this I mean, I just want the box. It looks so awesome.
The back, the 8s with the like tire marks and stuff. It looks fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the bundle is. Well, I think we mentioned this value to him. I think it's gonna drive a ton of sales of this system.
Yeah, I hope so. Do you think the $330 price point on the bundle will scare people away?
No.
Why?
Because like that's a psychological barrier over $299.
But Nintendo's not coming over a psychological barrier against themselves. I think they're going over a barrier between the people looking at this and a PS4 and an Xbox. And when you see that it comes with a game, a whole other controller,
two games,
for two games, a whole extra controller.
The box does not advertise this promotion, does it?
But still,
will most informed consumers even know this exists?
Even without the extra game, you're still getting an extra controller. Yeah. You're still getting an awesome game, and you're getting the system. That's for $330. When you get the PS4, you're just getting the system and nothing else for $400. It's such a better. It looks like such a better deal, no matter as long as the price. So
no red nunchuck though, right?
No, I wish it had the red nunchuck. Yeah.
So that'd be pretty tight.
Yeah.
So the $40 controller, you get the $20 Wii wheel. I think that's what they price it at. That's $60. You get the game at $60. Game. That's $120. You get the free game valued $60 down to $40, depending on which game you get. So $60. That's $180 with the stuff there, and then everything else. So it adds up. Yeah, sure.
And so after the day of the Direct, I went on Amazon, and Mario Kart 8, just the game, became the 4th best-selling game on Amazon.
That is pretty awesome.
It was actually, besides the top 3 things, which were PlayStation Plus gift cards, it was the only game in the top 5.
Now, I was super excited about this promotion because I pre-ordered Mario Kart when the gas promotion came out, so my price was... I paid $48 to Best Buy. When I get the game, I'm going to get $10 back with the gas promotion. That's $38. So for $38, I get Mario Kart 8 and digital Pikmin copy, which is amazing, right? That's like the cheapest 2 games I'll ever buy digitally. Or one physically, one digitally. So.
What we should probably be talking about is all the stuff we actually know about the game now.
That's true. We should move on to that. But before we do, so you own all these games, John, and you'll do the digital transfer.
Yeah,
you'll probably get Wii Party U or try to sell the code.
See, that's what we're talking about. So the code, I think, from what it sounds like, is tied to your Nintendo ID. So when you register for the game, they send it to you that way. Yeah, so you really can't get this unless you...
that's not right.
I think it is that way.
You just get an email with the code and you enter it to redeem it.
Yeah, I thought you just get the code.
Is that how it works?
It's gotta be. That sounds very weird to do.
So I'm gonna sell like a email on eBay. I'm gonna say, hey, if you win this, I'm gonna email you a code.
Yeah, people do it all the time.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about selling a copy of whatever game.
So you don't want to double up and get like, I want this digital copy of this.
The only game I don't have... No, I don't want to have 2 copies, but the only one I don't have
so I have 2 copies of Wind Waker, so this is not a new thing.
Yeah, I just don't have Wii Party U, and if I get that game, it's going to be for the controller, not for...
Yeah, it's an okay game, especially with multiplayer.
I own it. I've never put it inside my console.
Oh, you got it for the...
I just got it because I wanted a controller.
There you go.
Yeah, I needed a controller, and it was...
Yeah, I got the Sonic game for the controller, too.
The Olympics one?
Yeah, the Olympics one.
Yeah.
So, Aaron, you have all these, and you have no interest in getting, like, Pikmin digitally or that kind of stuff?
No.
Because, to my awareness, the save file would work on the download copy as well. Just one save file, right?
Yeah, but why would I want to have 2 copies so I can just sell the code?
Yeah, money's nice.
I can just get some quick money and buy Mario Golf or something.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just cover the price.
So before we move on to the direct of Mario Kart, let me... we have more questions. That's good. More questions. So I've always been a fan of Sony, but the PS4 doesn't convince me. The Wii U seems to have much more gameplay, but you think I'm right? Yeah, we do for now. But when Alien, when the Alien game comes out, that's a reason to get your PS4. Alien Isolation. But yeah, the Wii U has a ton of unique games you won't find anywhere else, and it's a lot of fun. So, any thoughts?
If you buy a Wii U right now, I can name like 10 games off the top of my head you would be playing. I think you would have a lot more games to play.
10 quality games.
Yes,
not just
10
like,
unique games of only available on the Wii U that you'll have a blast with.
I mean, Mario U, Mario 3D World, Pikmin, Donkey Kong, Rayman,
Wonderful
Mario Kart
101.
8, Wonderful 101. I mean,
there's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's a lot. Lego. I mean, there's a ton. So
yeah. So next question is about hinge questions. So 3DS XL hinge problems are true? ? How should we open and close the console to avoid breakage of the hinge, like slowly and with so much care? I've never experienced this problem at all. I have 9 or 10 3DS XLs, and I just open them. There's 3 steps of the hinge. There's the laptop form factor. There's the more open in the third one. I normally play on the second one. I don't. Initially, when I got it, I thought it didn't go past that, so I was scared.
Do you think that middle setting is actually a real setting, or it just happens to click that way?
Why would it click that way if it's
I don't
not
know.
there?
I mean,
Which
the
one are you
way
talking
the
about?
one when it's like an L.
You have this.
Oh.
Yeah, like that.
You have this. And you have
No,
that.
I think that's a real setting.
I know that,
Yeah, I don't like the all the way back.
I don't think that's a real setting you're doing there, Tim. I don't think that's
that's
the one
the
that's
third.
No, I think the one that's all the way back is a safety, just in case you like kick it back.
Yeah, I would not use the third setting. It scares me to have it back there. So
Yeah,
if you have it at 1 or 2, you're good.
Meant to do that. I don't think it's meant to go back that far.
It clicks the third time.
It clicks, but I don't think it's.
Our recommendation is use either 1 or 2. Don't go to 3.
Yeah.
But it's not like it's. It would be hard to accidentally I broke my system. That'd be a hard thing to do unless you were 2 years old.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I was about to say.
That's what the 2DS is for. If you're 2
kids
years
break
old,
them.
From what I've heard, is that a lot of 3DSs come in like trade-ins that are like all the hinges are all busted and stuff.
Yeah.
I guess people are just way too hard on it. I don't know what you have to do.
If you're 2 years old, maybe it's a problem. But that's why they made the 2DS for all the excited hinge people. So
All the 2-year-olds.
So let's get to the Nintendo Direct of the week. That is Mario Kart 8. And first I wanted to talk about this weird style of this video.
Yeah.
It was very bizarre. And they made fun of themselves in many just weird ways.
It was so weird.
So let's just talk about how this video opens. You have this slightly overweight, 30-year-old with a beard and Donkey Kong cereal that's 40 years old.
Yeah, it's like you can see the wearing on the edges of the box.
Because the box is good to 20 years old probably. So I hope he's not eating that cereal. It's just there. It looked like he was eating it. Basically he was just saying I'd love to know more. Well, how this opened? The announcer said, "Would you like to know more about Mario Kart 8?" kind of thing.
Yeah, he was kind of saying I wish I would, or I wish I could know more about the game. And the dude came on TV and was like, "Yeah, you want to know more about Mario Kart 8?" He's like, "Yes, I do."
So a kid basically turns on his Mario Kart TV television.
Yeah,
it flips
it's
around.
Weird because it has all the history of Mario Kart as he's flipping through the channels. It's like he paid for a cable subscription to only talk about Mario Kart 8.
I would be down for that.
The weird thing were these memories they did where they I don't know.
Yeah, I remember when I got the mushroom and hit the wall.
Yeah.
It was like a diary form with cursive and stuff. And then the best part, the I just loved was you had the sexy female voice talking about the cars. And
that was the
beautiful
best.
the cars were. It's oh my gosh. That is
And they were in slow motion as they were going.
Yeah.
And
you have Mario's
that's
mustache going up and down. The sexy car part
It's
of
so
it
weird.
was so bizarre.
I like it though. I mean,
It was great, a
the
lot
only
of variety.
the only part that bugged me was I think when they were talking about bikes versus karts, which was faster. The dude's voice was getting a little irritating to me, but other than that,
That was a voiceover, right?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was kind of interesting how they showed that. Like, developing this game, we can do it the same way every time because I'm awesome.
Yeah, I was just like, okay.
But yeah, so these ran some side test bikes or karts, and I guess karts are better on straightaways, but bikes are better for the turns and stuff.
Was I the only one who thought that guy looked like an alien?
I think you're the only one.
Okay, because he totally looked like an alien.
I mean, Nintendo may get some of its magic from outside this planet. You never know.
Sometimes you do.
So, regarding outside this planet, I saw Nintendo tweeted out one of their space pictures from Mario Kart 8 today, and they said, everyone can hear you have fun in space or in Mario Kart 8, and tweeted back, nice alien reference, because I think they were trying to reference Star Wars a little bit, but it was kind of a playoff, no one can hear you scream in space from Alien. It's commercials. Anyways.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways. Before we get to the new stuff in the Direct, any other just weird stuff in the Direct you guys wanted to mention?
Yeah, when Reggie came up to talk about the bundle, it sounded like he recorded it in the bathroom on his iPhone. What was up with that? He was like, all right, people, buy a reuse. They're coming out of this. I was like, what is going on? What is with the production value of this?
Yeah, I feel like the whole thing was recorded like that, except for the woman talking about the carts. Like, that was the only part.
Oh, wow, yes, let's see.
Look at those shiny, glimmering tires through that dusty road. Yeah.
That was so weird.
I want to get the script of that and do funny, just like reenactments.
So that is your ringtone and like your text message tone, like
stuff.
Yeah.
But Iwata was funny the way he opened it. It's like, this is a little bit different, but we hope you enjoy it, kind of thing.
And then he got out of the picture, and I liked it.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I love the historical part of this, where it said this is the first game. This is what we added to at this point. And they did that for SNES, N64, GameCube, and DS, I think.
Yeah, totally. That was cool.
Yeah. So the new stuff.
It was a long Direct. It was like 40 minutes almost.
Yeah, good 35, 36 minutes. Very, very lengthy. A lot of repeat info, but it was good to pull it all together on this one here. So we have both. The new stuff is mainly the online clarification, which I'm very excited to talk about because it got clarified, and the two new items that we speculated about before. I think we should do items first because those are
less cool.
Less cool, I guess. You got Crazy 8, which is just 8 things going around your cart. Big deal. But the Super Horn,
you'll never see unless you're in like 7th or 8th place. So.
Yeah,
I've gotten them before in 7.
You gotta suck to get those, right?
Yeah, you gotta be pretty bad.
Or you turn on the frantic mode of online, which sounds like a blast.
That sounds frustrating.
Isn't that where they give you like all the really
blue shells,
yeah,
super
horns,
items, all the great items, and just I want to do tournaments like that. That's my style. Anyways, the Super Horn. This is something we talked about as a megaphone last time, or the time before. And it can defeat blue shells. So there you go.
Yeah, finally, you have something to protect yourself against those things.
You gotta hold on to it.
You do.
Yeah.
And the way items work in Mario Kart 8 is you can't hold bananas behind you and pick up a new item.
So you gotta, like, just not use it.
Yeah, but also there's no defense against other shells. Like a green shell or a red shell could hit you now because you're holding onto that stupid super horn. So the risk reward of that super horn is kind of high, I feel. Right?
Kind of.
It
But
depends on the balance of the rest of the game.
Yeah. The way they are treating items, I feel, is it'll make the game even more chaotic, not being able to have a safety cushion of having 2 items in your arsenal.
Yeah.
So I both like it and dislike it. I like it because I think it'll be kind of crazier, and that's also
like one thing I didn't like about the past Mario Karts is that when you're in first place, you tend to only get like two items. Like
green
you
shells
get the
and
bananas
bananas.
and the green shell.
Yeah.
So you basically can always protect yourself,
Which were good,
from something. But now you're in first place and someone behind you gets a red shell and they're gonna hit you. So.
Unless you use bananas instead of that stupid super horn. Not stupid,
Yeah.
but instead.
But I
And I
mean,
hear the super horn is more rare, so you won't get it that often.
Yeah, but it'll be like harder to just like drop bananas behind you, the three bananas, and then just ride the whole track with 3 bananas behind you.
Yeah, it's true.
So.
And if you're not in first place, super horn's still pretty awesome because it basically just has a big atomic blast around you, so all your racers by you will just get blown out of the way, which is cool. I do wonder if a guy's on a bullet bill and he's coming up on you and you super horn him, will he get knocked out of the way? That's they didn't really talk about that.
I don't know. To find out.
Because that would be even cooler, I think, than even the blue shell. I think that would be just even wilder. Because in the bullet bill, you feel invincible, right?
Yeah.
So, anyways, online. So, we get more than what was teased at in the Nintendo description page a few months back. The
My
best
favorite.
news of all is friends. We can play with friends.
Oh, I was gonna say something else.
Okay.
There's a
I
lot
was
here.
gonna- Yeah, I think the chat is the best feature. Like, finally, they're actually adding voice chat.
Sort of.
In the lobbies, yeah.
In the lobbies.
Yeah, which is, I mean,
I want to
wish that they
yell
would
when
have-
someone just hit me with the blue shell and curse their
Yeah.
name.
At
I
least
wish-
it's there, man.
Yeah,
Dear God, I can't believe it's there, like, at all.
Yeah, that's progress. A little bit.
At least
sure.
I don't have to, like, type in the messages in the lobby, like...
Or Morse
Morse
code.
code. Yeah.
No, but entire talkie. Well, we can always we can communicate with Morse code with our horns, right? So that's how we do in chat,
God.
in-game voice chat.
I mean, anything's better than what they did in Brawl, where you had to communicate with other people. Oh God!
I don't remember the
They
communication.
gave you 3 preset things you could say.
Oh, yes,
and you
yeah.
stuck it on the D-pad, and it was the lamest thing
Yeah.
ever.
That reminds me of Wii Sports Club.
I mean, it's actually very similar. At least with that, though, I think you can choose what you like. They had a little bit more say. This was just
You
like
did.
3 preset, like a few preset taunts you could say, and it was lame.
So yeah, you can play with friends. So that's excellent. That's great.
You can create your own lobbies with your friends.
You can, and you can
Yes.
set up tournaments that are on a schedule. So like every Sunday night at like 4 p.m. or afternoon, I guess it'd be. You have a tournament, and that ends at like 10 p.m. So you can do whatever timetable you want to do, daily or weekly, which is really cool.
Yes, and can other people, like non-friends, join those as well? if
Yeah,
they
they can
want?
be private or public. And the tournaments can be sent to Frantic. They can, as far as the items, bananas only, shells only, different item sets, that kind of stuff. And I think no items is probably an option.
And it sounds like I can just browse through all the tournaments and say, oh, this one sounds like one I would be interested in, and start playing, right?
Yeah, totally. And you can also make it so only people of a certain skill level can enter. So noobs can not enter in some of these.
Good. This is good.
And you earn skill points all in online. The offline mode has nothing to do with your online presence as far as your score and your ability. But the frantic mode has me most excited because I've always dreamed of playing a match of all blue shells. See what that would be like.
Yeah, I'm really happy. I mean, I'm really happy that you can have all mushrooms and all bananas, all stuff like that. And you can do no items at all too, which is awesome.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that's pretty cool. It's we have in Smash we have for glory or for fun, and Mario Kart just all fun. Different. No. So yeah. So we tournaments. We have battle mode was kind of not in the direct, but in there. So battle mode is using not arenas but redesigned courses. Kind of interesting. Kind of different.
Yeah.
It's online, right?
It is.
That's all I care about.
And in this one, as a ghost, you can hit other people. So
Wait,
you
in
can take
ghost
revenge.
mode?
You can take revenge on the person that killed you as a ghost.
Oh, that's cool. So I
Yeah,
really
couldn't
like.
you do that? And there was some past Mario Kart where like the battle, you could once you lose all your balloons, then you could ride around as a ghost, and if you hit someone, then you take away one of their balloons.
Oh, I thought that was new. Okay.
Yeah.
I really like the ghost mode.
Is that against like different developers and things? And if you beat theirs, you unlock something.
From what they sounded like, it sounds like you can do it against random people. You can do it against your friends. So, like Tim, if you're not online, I can still like kind of race against your times and stuff like that.
No, it's pretty cool.
So I like that because that makes it so I can still play against you guys even when you're not playing. So
Yeah. Well, we're
And
gonna
you
be
can
playing all the
save
time.
your
Like, come on.
videos.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, Mario Kart TV.
Yeah, Mario Kart TV looks really cool.
So, do you want to explain how it works, Sean?
Yeah, so Mario Kart TV, what they're doing is at the end of each level, they take montages of the best moments. They let you rewind them. They let you watch them in slow motion, and they kind of clip them together for you. I think in 30-second kind of little videos.
You have 30 seconds or 45 or a minute, I believe. And if you're not sharing it to YouTube, you can do the entire race.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. So yeah, I
But
think when
they
you
don't
upload to
let you
YouTube, it's
share-
30
yeah.
seconds. But yeah, they let you pretty much slow down any part you want, watch it in slow motion. It's pretty cool.
And they let you focus in on certain characters and kind of moments, so you have some control over what is in that.
Upload to Miiverse, people can comment on it. So,
But the cooler thing is it's
gonna be
YouTube
pretty
integration.
cool.
I mean, if it's a 30-second or 45-second clip or 60, you can send that over to your YouTube channel, which is kind of cool.
That is very cool.
And that's probably how they're paying for all these free games that we're getting with Mario Kart 8. With the YouTube ad money that Nintendo will be getting.
Maybe. Do you think Nintendo's going to get ad money from people's?
They are content IDing those videos, and they'll be making money off of it.
Okay, well, cool.
Which, I'm not opposed to. It's
I'm not opposed to either.
video that I had no hard work in creating that Nintendo did automatically for me. But it also, I guess, probably limits if you're doing different videos out of Mario Kart 8, 'cause probably all that's going to be content ID'd. But yeah, Mario Kart TV looks really cool because it gives you camera angles that you don't really see when you're racing that are pretty wild.
Yeah.
This is how we're getting the beautiful trailers out of Mario Kart TV, probably.
Probably, yeah. They probably just took the engine they used to make trailers and said, let's just give this to people. Oh, sure, let's do it.
Yeah. Let's see. So battle mode, we have online with tournaments.
Yes.
We have... Anything else of note?
This game sounds just too good to be true.
It's amazing, and I have press friends that are on my friend list that they're playing Mario Kart 8 now. It's really bugging me because I want to play playing it a month early like they are.
It's so close. It's so close.
So close. So this $38 game for me will give me 2 games, which is awesome. Anyways, I think that's it for Mario Kart 8 stuff. Anything else from Mario Kart 8?
We saw some shots of the tracks this week. They were releasing after the Mario Kart 8 Direct, and they look awesome. I don't know if you guys have seen those.
Ooh, so I watched the video for the Wario mountain track. What was it called?
Oh, Wario Mount or something?
Let me
Mount Wario? But it's basically you're at the top of the mountain, you just go down the mountain. And it looks really cool.
Yeah, Mount Wario. Gosh, that level looks like 1080 snowboard mixed with Mario Kart.
Because you're just going down the mountain, and it's all different all the time. It's great.
It's pretty awesome. Yeah, 32 levels in this game.
And one question I have is this it? Is there any unlockables after this when we get the game that we'll discover? Like any bonus characters, anything like that?
It's possible.
Like, is this?
I think there will be more.
I don't know if I'm. It seems like they're showing just everything possible, and I would be slightly bummed if there wasn't more to it, more unlockables.
There's probably gonna be more. I'd say. There's gotta be.
So we have parity as far as tracks and racers, if not more racers. But I'm just curious if the skull bones dude will be unlockable at some point, or well, what if there will be DLC? I don't know if that will ever get announced, or I don't know. I'm very excited about this game, but is it weird that they're just showing everything off even before it's out?
Why do you think they're showing everything? Maybe did they say, "Hey, we're showing everything"?
It just feels very complete. Is all.
I think they're for the first time actually doing a good job getting information. You know, like it's a month before we know, what we're getting with this game. I don't feel like a month before Donkey Kong we really knew exactly what we were getting. Maybe we did because it's a sequel, but I don't know. I don't mind. I think there'll be other stuff in there that we don't know about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they've shown us everything.
I hope so. I hope not. We also didn't talk about everything yet. Pink, Gold, Peach, and Baby Rosalina are going to play.
Oh yeah.
So Metal Mario has a competitor now in Pink, Gold, Peach.
Yeah.
Get rid of the baby characters.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the baby characters.
Well, I feel
just-
they work if you're doing like, let's all race as babies this mode. Let's all race as the Koopa Troopas in this mode. Let's all race as metals, and it seems like they have enough of different types to do that.
I don't know. I don't know. Why babies? I don't get it.
so cute and adorable. I mean, well, when will we have metal babies? That's a real question.
Well, I don't even
metal
get I don't
babies.
even get the metal thing. That's kind of like a Sonic thing, I guess.
Well, we've had metal stuff before.
Yeah, I just don't know where it originally came from. I guess.
It didn't come from Smash Brothers? Is that where
I
we first
guess.
saw it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, he was a competitor in Smash, wasn't he?
They can't. You like can't fly off. It's hard to fly off when you're
Yeah,
heavy, right?
you get knocked off.
Well,
and
and
that's
if
it.
you can't, you have no recovery as metal because you just sink like a boat.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, a sinking boat. So, yeah, Baby Rosalina looks rather awesome, I gotta say.
Sink like a boat. Like float
Sink
across the
like
water.
a boat.
Think like the Titanic.
Sink like a boat.
Oh, boy.
Another thing, Mario Kart 8. There is a Mario Kart 8 community that's already out there. You can't access it.
You can look at it.
Yeah, you can look at it. So
Which is kind of cool. University.
But you can't like post anything.
No, you have to
can't
be
post
a developer or someone.
Can
Yeah.
you see what people are posting, like the
You can.
developers?
Some cool
You can,
screenshots
yeah.
and stuff, yeah.
Whoa.
Stamps. Stamps are a thing.
Yeah, they're keeping up with the stamps. I like that.
I found it pretty hilarious when they got to the online part of this direct that they said, like they hinted that it was weird that they hadn't said anything about it before, kind of thing.
Well, they said they know it's top secret. They said here's what the information everyone's been wanting, the top
Yeah,
secret online, and
yeah.
it has been. They know it is.
Oh, yeah.
They know that we worry about that stuff.
Rightfully so.
But I hope that. I mean, I'm very happy with the online mode in this game. Like everything they showed us.
I think it'll be solid. I really
Yeah,
do.
me too.
We'll still need Skype to do the in-game chat though. Which bums me out.
Yeah.
So I have it pre-ordered. Mr. Aaron, have you pre-ordered this yet?
no, but I will
Okay.
probably do it this week.
Do you think
Okay.
you need to? Don't you think everyone's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
have
I
a
want
copy?
that.
Well, the $10
card.
gas promo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. That's worth it.
And are you just gonna walk in and get the bundle for Mario Kart 8?
So yeah, I was looking. Amazon does not have it up for pre-order yet.
They
That's-
traditionally don't sell Nintendo consoles.
They do now, Tim.
Really?
They have the Mario bundle for like $290 right now, and they had
Okay.
they had the Zelda one up there still for like $330.
Okay.
So
I don't think
yeah.
that. I think it's a third party that.
No, it's
sells
not. They
it.
changed this. They changed this months ago, Tim.
No.
Yes, go look right now.
I'm blowing it up because they never have 3DSs up there.
They changed this like a few months back. They worked it out.
I think it's just you're lying here.
I'm not. It's on Prime. I mean, it's there.
I've had Prime stuff shipped from Amazon.
I'm looking now.
So Wii U, okay. I typed in the Wii H for some reason. Sold by worldwide distributors, fulfilled by Amazon. So yeah, they have them up there, but and Dream Kitty sells another one of these. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, Best Buy's got it on pre-order. I don't think I'll have trouble walking in a store and getting it. I think Nintendo.
You don't think they'll be sold out?
No, I think Nintendo is going to rely on this console till like mid. I think this is like they know this is the system everyone's going to be buying for months. this is the system that's going to
It
get
is.
the majority of their customers this year onto the Wii U. So I don't
Yeah.
think I think this is the one they plan to push for a while. So I don't think I'll have trouble.
How crazy is it that everybody that owns a Wii U is basically getting a free game?
Well, I think it's like they're thanking everybody. Hey, thanks for being there.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty nuts if you think about it. Like this game that would have already sold to every Wii U owner is now like a guaranteed sell.
Maybe they should have done it with Donkey Kong.
Maybe
This isn't
with
bigger
every
blowout
game.
to do it here.
Maybe they should do it with every game. Maybe they should just give us every game.
Every game.
I see. Well, Smash Brothers, I see this happening again probably.
No, because I don't know. Well,
They'll probably do something, some kind of
Something
thing
huge,
like that.
yeah. Some huge promotion.
I want this red box. Is what I want. The red
Yeah.
case.
I've got 2 boxes here. I don't have the Mario Kart one.
So what happens? You buy Smash Brothers and you get a free 3DS. So you can buy the other Smash Brothers.
Oh, there you go.
You
Speaking
think
of
they'll-
Smash Brothers,
Think they'll have a Smash Brothers 3DS?
oh, they have to, right? But then
Every
I said
character
about
on-
Kirby. We didn't have that.
Yeah,
I'm
I
kinda
think
curious
they
if-
would for a Smash Brothers one.
Well, that'd be so cool because you have like all the characters. Just on the,
I don't think they would go that intense. I think they would do something kind of more like the Zelda one and just do like the Smash Brothers symbol right there. You know, the circle with the lines through it. So,
I think it'd be cool if they had the Battle Troyes edition in Japan, and all the Pokemon as little sprites on the whole cover. It was beautiful. I kind of want that for Super Smash, but yeah, the logo might work.
They got to do the logo. They can't do every.
I'm curious though if the Kirby system didn't launch because Yoshi is still in stock everywhere, and they're just like, oh, we got plenty of these limited editions still.
Do you think
or
Nintendo
because
cares
the
about
Yoshi
stock?
one kind of failed. It didn't do very well. So they're like, yeah, we're not doing another one.
Well, if it came with a game, well, Kirby's more adorable than Yoshi. Well,
I think Kirby's pink, and they know that they're going to have trouble with the pink system. Maybe, I don't know.
yeah, maybe. Anyways, Smash Brothers, Nintendo Direct, the E3 video. Sorry. So we had another video come out this week. It was like 5 minutes long, and it's another weird, quirky video. This one was produced by Mega64.com, which is kind of interesting to see Nintendo partner with Mega64.com. So basically, these guys build a Reggie robot.
A Reggie Titan.
A Reggie robot that has laser eye weapons. And these are fanboys that are trying to enter Nintendo out in Washington to find all the secrets about the Nintendo games coming out E3. And during the course of this video, an employee of Nintendo is vaporized. Reggie smacks down water from his assistant, and the real Reggie shows up and takes the day off. So.
He sees the robot doing his work. He says, "Oh, awesome! I'm going home." And he just says, "Screw this!" and walks out.
So, any other weirdness that you want to talk about in this video before we get to the news?
The whole thing.
The whole thing's weird. It felt like I was in the '90s again watching Nintendo. I was like, "What is going on?"
Both of the Direct and this one, yeah, they felt very weird and quirky.
I liked it though. I mean, I don't mind it. It's just, it's cool that they pretty much said in the video, "Hey, we have a lot of stuff to talk about. A lot of new games." They mentioned new games. They said we have new games to show. Which they have to, because after Mario Kart comes out, they have nothing else for the Wii U planned. And the system's in its 3rd year now, so it has to have consistent
Is it its third
stuff.
year or second year?
This is the third. This is the second full year. I guess
Yeah,
I
that's
should
what I
say.
mean.
Yeah.
Launching in November doesn't count as a full year.
Sure. Okay. Fair enough. But yeah, second full year. It needs
Yeah,
to
they
have
gotta have some
consistent.
games.
They gotta have consistent games. So
Yeah. So, crazy video. They announced a Smash Brothers Invitational Tournament at E3 held at the Nokia Center, and they're going to invite, as the name sounds, an invitational tournament, 16 of the top Smash Brothers players all over the world, and they're going to have a kind of a showdown.
and they get to play the new Smash Brothers,
Which is, it reminds me of The Wizard, where here's a new game, it's Super Mario Brothers 3, and it's the first time playing it, and So I'm curious if they'll have any time to play this game before it starts.
It's weird. It's like, here's a game you've never played before, pros.
But you're good at the old ones. Let's see how
the old
fare.
ones, yeah.
Let's see if you will all use new characters that you've never used before.
I doubt it. They're
Now,
to play with Star Fox.
They're gonna
the
go straight
question
to
is,
Pikachu.
will they play in the for fun mode?
Well,
Nope.
it's
Will they have? Yeah,
Nintendo will surely decide this for them.
because I would think Nintendo would want to show off all the cool items. But would
That's
that
only,
really just would
that's
that
only
anger?
online when it does the two different modes.
That's true. It's the locals don't have that. You can choose an items locally.
They're gonna do all Pokeballs and Final Smashes.
But yeah. Oh, you could do a match of all Final Smashes.
No, like, you can just set like certain items. You can have like
Yeah.
like their frequency up, and
That'd be awesome.
Have it be the
But
only
yeah, would it anger the competitive crowd if they use items in this match and stages that aren't?
I would just be happy that I'm playing the game early.
yeah, be
and-
happy that you got invited to a tournament.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
Screw them.
So this is, I mean, it sounds like a really cool thing. Like I think it's happening on Monday night probably before E3 officially kicks off.
What's cool is what they're doing at Best Buy and letting us play.
It
Indeed.
is.
So just like last year, Best Buy will have Smash Brothers Wii U, and I hope they expand the horizon as far as which locations, because
Me too.
New Hampshire didn't get one last year, so I had to drive down to Massachusetts to do it.
But you did it.
I did it, and I played all 4 or 5 games, and it was awesome. I like that it's Smash Brothers though, because this is a game that is 4 players. They can just kind of swap people in, and depends how it's run. You could have maybe the style of the winner keeps playing until he gets knocked out by another person, and just a big Smash Fest, as they call it, where it's just a big fun gathering. That's
Yeah, but there's really, I mean, like I'm thinking about like my location. There's not going to be very many people. There's going to be like 3 people that show up during the entire
Really?
event.
For
well,
Smash
that would be
Brothers?
even better because you can say Smash Brothers, all day long if you wanted to. Then
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
at my location, there was a good probably 50, 200 people when I went, and because of the multiplayer, I was able to get into all the games.
Very cool.
So, does this pre-announcement stuff of this stuff here, Smash Brothers, huge focus, does that mean Best Buys won't have other games on display that are announced on that during E3?
I don't think Nintendo. We don't know because Nintendo doesn't want to let us know what games they're gonna have at E3 yet.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm kind of curious. Like,
I
Well,
would
yeah.
think so.
yeah, I'd say it's safe. I think Smash Brothers being the only one there would actually be okay, because I think you have more chance of getting to play it a lot, being the type of game it is.
So they're not doing a direct. They're doing a digital event. So they say.
Yeah, which I'm curious what that is, because at first I thought a digital event, does that event include me downloading demos of my Wii U? Well, but no, probably
It
not.
could. It could. Maybe you download a demo and you can only access it for the day or for the week.
Spot pass. They're going to spot pass it to you.
Yeah.
But digital events, so this is going to be on, I think, is it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. Tuesday morning at like 1 p.m. Eastern, I think. I think that sounds right. But it's going to be a video presentation that kind of showcases all of their big E3 news. And it's not a direct. So how will this differ, do you guys think?
Well, I think they might do something where you're talking about where they give us something to kind of do at home with them. But they also mentioned that they're going to be just live streaming for 24 hours, just people being interviewed and talking, like the Treehouse people talking with developers and stuff. So I don't know what they're planning on doing, but it sounds like they have a lot to show off, whatever it is.
They do. And I do prefer this kind of presentation versus a traditional stage show, because doing it this way, they can be very refined and polished in that presentation versus...
God, I just hope the
stage
video
show.
streams this year.
Yeah, I hope so. It'd be good.
That would be awesome.
But I hate all these stories about, Nintendo's skipping on E3 this year because they don't do a press stage show, which just drives me insane because they're doing this digital event that is doing all the same information, probably in a better way than the stage show would. They're doing 24/7 live streaming from the show floor. That is new content all hours of the show. They're doing a big invitational tournament that is renting out this huge space to do this. And they're definitely not skipping E3, and that's really annoying seeing websites post that garbage. You know.
Yeah. That's right. Garbage.
I mean, it just seems ridiculous. Like, yeah, they're not doing a press event. They're doing something better, I think.
True.
Any comments on that, John? Are you angry that they are not doing a press event? You are silent, Mr. John. You are muted.
I'm muted. Sorry. I like what they're doing. I don't care. As long to me, it's the same. I'm sitting at home. I'm going to get the information either way. I think what they're looking for is people talking about the Wii U on Twitter and Facebook. That's what they really want. That's really what they care about, I think, these days.
Yeah. So I did switch around my vacation time because I was going to take the Friday after my birthday, June 6th, off for an extended weekend, but I switched it around and did the 9th and 10th, so Monday and Tuesday, and I'll be having a nice extended 4-day vacation. So get to go hiking and also play some Tomodachi Life and watch this Nintendo event and do other things. Who knows? So very excited to have a little vacation during E3. Should be good.
Yeah.
So anyways, the Treehouse live streaming is also rather intriguing that they're doing 24/7 streaming of all this stuff from the show floor.
That is very cool.
So I'm curious, like, will they do interviews with different developers? Will they do gameplay demos? Like, what kind of stuff they'll show?
They said interviews and demos, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of intriguing. Anything else on E3 or Mario Kart 8 before we move on?
Nope.
No, don't think so.
Okay. Last week we did miss E.T. Found in the Desert.
Do we miss or do we care?
We just kind of skipped over that one. Yeah.
I thought, we should definitely have this in here at some point, if only for a brief mention. That Microsoft funded a dig for these ET Atari cartridges, and they evidently found them, or they might have buried them the day before and found those. Who knows?
No, they look like they had been exposed to some heat out there, and
yeah.
They look pretty damaged. So,
well, this could have been a 5-year making the process buying all these Atari cartridges.
yeah, it could have been, but
I doubt it though. I bet they found them.
This game is so
bad,
crappy. Yeah.
Have you ever played it?
No, personally, but I've watched videos, and man, it's just horrible.
This game was made in like 2 weeks' time, and they spent like $1.8 million on this.
It's impossible to beat. It's just bug written. It's terrible. It's totally worth watching on YouTube if you've never seen it.
It was pretty funny. They had the console set up in like some tents in the desert, and these poor kids had to play it. I am intrigued to watch this documentary they're making as to kind of. I hope they show off kind of the backstory of this.
They're making a documentary about this game?
Oh, yeah, it's Xbox One exclusive is my understanding.
Oh,
so I'll have to fly over to Aaron's house to watch it.
Yeah, there we go.
Watch this documentary. And then Pokemon is coming to McDonald's USA.
Like action figures?
Yeah, like Happy Meals.
Yeah, Happy Meals toys.
And there'll be trading card cards and also toys. So, pretty cool.
And Pokemon is going to France. I don't know if you guys have seen this. There is a limited time for a Pokemon store. So basically, they're opening up in June. I don't know the exact dates, but it's like 2 weeks. It's going to be open. And it's going to have it's going to have all kinds of Pokemon stuff, and
it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I would love a Pokemon Center in the United States, right in Boston would be nice. And then there is a new Skylanders game coming to the Wii and Wii U. I love that it's still coming to the Wii. Come on.
Oh, God.
That's probably the last game that's ever been made, though. Skylanders 20 for the Wii in 10 years.
Still making games for the Wii in 10 years.
Yeah. Disney Infinity 2.0 is not coming to the Wii. They cut it off.
What?
It's just the Wii U. As far as
Oh, good. Okay, never mind. I thought
But
you said
is anyone
once.
excited about this new Skylanders or Disney Infinity game?
Not me.
No.
Infinity game will have Marvel characters. So.
Still don't care.
Okay,
Yeah.
me either. Because that's another money suck I really don't want to get into.
Yeah, Tim, that would be a bad
That'd
area
be
for you
terrible.
to get into.
That'd be terrible. to
No,
get into that.
Tim, I think you should do it. I think you should
No,
totally get these
I
games.
don't
He would
want
have to
it.
get another shelf. We'd have to
No,
zoom out.
I am
on-
not getting into that.
Oh.
But if I was like 12 years old, I would tell you bugging my mom to get some Disney Infinity or Skylanders. Because it's like combines action figures with video games. Like, that is awesome, right?
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
It's kind of like, do you remember the Star Wars Episode 1 figures? They had the chips. If you held it against the chip receiver, it would spit out dialogue from the movie.
No.
I do remember.
You remember that? So
Yeah.
This is like that, but it's a video game instead, right? So much
Yeah.
better. And these chips, they were stands for the characters. So you put them on, they could stand up. You know?
Yep.
Yeah. I have way too many action figures in storage at home. The next, I got two more things at the bottom of the list here. They're reprinting Smash Brothers Brawl without the Wi-Fi logo
Yeah.
Wow, really?
because it would be false advertising to sell that game with the Wi-Fi.
What,
logo.
I mean, what about all the other games? Mario Kart? What about...
I'm sure that was the only confirmed one we've seen, but I'm sure the other ones are.
I can't believe they're still
So
printing
what's-
that. Why are they still printing those
Yeah.
games?
because they're still selling.
What's weird about this, what's more weird than that, they're reprinting it without the Wi-Fi logo, is that they're not taking out that part of the game. So it's still going to have that on the disc. Like,
Is it the same disc? They're not changing the disc.
yeah,
yet?
yeah, it's the same.
Is
So
that
it's like-
verified? Like, have people popped this disc in?
no, but I'm assuming. I mean, what are they going to... I mean...
They have the code. They could do it, right?
I don't think they're going to
Take it
take it out. No.
I don't think they would either.
Yeah, I
So
think
May
just
20th
reprinting.
is coming up. That's the day. I kind of want to play a final Mario Kart race on that day as it closes on the servers.
It's going to be sad.
Make sure you're in a game while it's happening.
Oh yeah, I see how long I can get the race going.
But if you're playing Smash Brothers Brawl, you'll probably never know that they turn
no,
it
you
off,
wouldn't
so.
because it's just like it's so sad. Man. Oh boy. But yeah, they're taking that out. They're kind of like shoving it on the carpet and pretending it didn't exist. Which yeah. It's a brief history in Nintendo, this weird Wi-Fi connection thing.
Boy.
Then Europe is getting some more Nintendo Select titles for Wii. So Mario Party 9, Galaxy 2, Mario Brothers Wii, and Wii Party are all Nintendo Select titles in Europe. Those are the discounted like $20 games. And I'd imagine those come to the US at some point. So, anyways.
Cool.
What other topics do you guys have? I got some more, but let's spread it around here.
Oh, I got one that you're going to be pretty excited for.
Oh, boy.
Attack on
Spider-Man?
Titan is it's very likely it's coming to the U.S. Apparently, they're looking into bringing it here. So
Really? Because it's on Netflix now. And what
no,
capacity?
like
Cartoon Network?
Attack on Titan game.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, for the 3DS.
That would be exciting.
Yeah.
It's a fun game, I guess so. And it'd be great to be able to read what I'm supposed to do, because I
Yeah.
was just kind of figuring it out. No, it's really exciting. That's a great game. It's I think $50 in Japan, so it won't be that expensive here.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty cool. Anything from you, John?
I heard that Aaron got Child of Light.
Oh, I did get Child of
Did
Light.
you? How? I've played only a short demo of it. How is it?
He got it on Xbox.
I did get it on the Xbox.
What? This is like a Wii
Hey,
pinnacle title.
I already talked about this with you.
They developed
I
this engine because of Rayman Legends, which was a Wii U game.
I already
Yes.
talked about this with you. If
Oh, I know you did.
if a game is like Nintendo exclusive,
But last show, didn't you tell me how the Xbox was slowly dying and
I
decaying
did.
and
I did.
falling
That's
apart,
why.
basically?
That's why I needed another game on it.
'Cause it was falling
'Cause
apart,
I don't
you
have
wanted
any
to-
game. I don't have anything to play on it, and I already have this I don't know, like resolution to where I want to have all my Nintendo games on one
See, I would
console.
consider
Like,
Child of Light more of a Nintendo game. quite
no,
honestly.
to where like it's only going to be on my Wii U, then that will be my
I'd say
Wii U
it'd be
collection.
the better version, though, right?
I don't know. But
So how is it?
Know,
How is it?
I
Without
do know that
mocking
the
me?
game is awesome.
Okay.
Though. It's like, I'm progressing through it very slowly because I find that a lot of the time I'm just like going around and looking at the art in the game because it's awesome.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
I got to play a
like,
little bit of it at PAX East. It's, really well presented.
It's got a really great story where it's all told in a poem. So all of like the dialogue is a poem. So things rhyme and flow together nicely. So
See, if this was a physical game, they could have a nice manual with all the posts.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
it would be.
So, did you get a sense for how long this experience will be? How many hours you'll get out of this?
A lot. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm like, let's see, it's kind of split up in chapters. They flow very smoothly though. I'm in chapter 4 right now, and like I am barely getting into the story. Like I'm just getting started. It's got a lot of stuff too. Like there is like a crafting thing that you can craft different jewels to upgrade skills and stuff. And then there's a lot of hidden items that you can find. And
How's the teammates work? Because in my demo, I had a person I was playing with.
yeah, basically, so far I only have one other person. I heard that you can get more throughout the game, but you have a party member or something, and basically you control them during a fight as well, and you can upgrade their skills. So when you level up, you get a skill point. It's a very traditional style of like an RPG where you can upgrade certain skills. Except you kind of have a tree where you can choose which path you're kind of going to go along. And you can upgrade your party members' skills as well. This is very cool. Yeah.
Very cool. So is Titanfall dead?
Oh, Titanfall's dead. Okay. So I played it over this weekend, and I played it a couple times, and every time I played it, it just feels like it feels just worse every time. Like I just don't even want to play it anymore. It was the
so
shortest.
excited about that.
It was
You
the
were so
shortest lived
excited.
game. Yeah, I
were
was so
so
pumped for
excited.
this game. I was super excited for the first little while I played it, and then it just went downhill.
It's performance based.
What's that?
It's performance based, and why it doesn't live up, or is it just not very depth as far as the content?
I think it's both. Yeah, because it seemed like at first I was like, "Oh, this is gonna last me a while. This is exactly what I've been wanting in a first-person shooter." But then it's just the same thing over and over again, and it doesn't feel like you're doing anything new. I mean, like you start up a
Yeah.
game and you're just like, "Okay, let me ride this zip line over here and wall run over here, and then shoot this guy." It's like the same thing that you start out every game. And
So if you want to let me borrow your Xbox for a week, I'd be able to play it and have enough of it. I think
yeah, yep, probably just one day actually.
one day. Okay.
Wow.
Too bad. Shipping isn't free.
So, are you saying then the only reason to buy an Xbox One is for Child of Light, a $15 game?
That's right. That's all. That's the only reason to have Xbox on. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. You can Skype with your friends.
If you don't have friends, you can talk
Yeah.
to it.
If
You
you
have Forza,
like,
right? You have Forza, or you do have Forza yet?
no, but that game I did play like a demo, and it looks really great. If you like racing games, I mean that
Yeah.
seems like a game to get. But if you do
Spider-Man,
like,
Spider-Man 2. That is
not-
now available.
it did come out. I saw it was on the
digitally.
shop. Yeah,
Digitally, not physically. So
So it's still
if
there.
you're on Xbox One, you can buy it on the Microsoft Store digitally. Well, if you go to Best Buy, they're not offering it. It's not for sale as a disc.
Now-
There's some weird agreement with Activision that didn't get passed by Microsoft.
I'm a little surprised when this game came out because it was kind of like a last minute thing. It's like, oh, it's out, and I saw I have quite a bit of people on my friends list, and they were all playing it like the next day. I was like, what?
Well,
like,
it's just that awesome of a game. I mean, people swing in from buildings.
I mean, it was more surprising that we didn't even know it was coming out, and then all of a sudden it's like everybody
so it wasn't
was
supposed to.
playing
It
it
got
on there.
delayed.
Yeah,
And the physical version still is.
so they
for seeing
they
that
made
time.
some sales on it. But yeah, I was gonna say if you if you don't want to pick up a Wii U to play Wii Fit U, you can just get your Xbox One, because if you come down and sit on the couch, you're gonna have to get up and go hard reset it.
I was wondering to
get
go
a
with that.
little workout.
That's not nearly as fun as Wii Fit U, though.
I thought you were gonna say it was gonna
Xbox
be.
Fitness.
I thought you were gonna say it's like a sauna because it gets so hot in your room.
Man.
No, I have been noticing. It's like the longer I have it, the more things I don't like about it. So I was sitting here the other day downstairs, and it's like quiet, but I kept hearing this sound. I'm like, something is like running. I'm like, what is that? And it's like the Xbox One hard drive is like constantly spinning. It's always
Is it downloading a game in the background?
No, I think it's just always on. Like, I don't know. It's
Hard drives suck.
yeah.
Yeah. That's why the Wii U has solid state storage.
Even though we had solid state storage.
Yeah.
I just wish there was more solid state storage in my Wii U.
Yeah. I wish.
so
I just wish you could use the SD card slot as an actual expansion.
Yeah.
So
Get like a 128 gig.
Yeah, it'd be perfect.
Yeah. Because I want to have room to download any of my free games from this promotion, so I'm going to have to figure something out.
Hard drive time.
Or delete a game I don't play time. I don't know.
You don't want to do that.
Why not?
I don't know.
Because then I'm buying a hard drive for one game. Yeah.
Well, I sure hope there will be other games coming out.
Well, there will, but most I buy physically on the Wii U.
All right.
But anyways, we had some weirdness with people saying there's new Nintendo hardware coming out at E3. And my question is, I don't think we'll see a new console. That seems a bit ridiculous, except for maybe a 3DS revision. That's a 3DS Slim. But what else could it possibly be? Would they do a gamepad revision? Would they do a GameCube wireless controller for Wii U? What would they do?
I would like to see a Wii U gamepad revision.
Well,
Would
now
it
that
be-
now that you brought up the thing about the GameCube, I would like to see the Wavebird come back for the Wii U and start releasing some GameCube games. There we go. That's my hope.
I see. They think it'd have to be a better version with Rumble and stuff.
Yeah,
Of course
just,
it would have
just
Rumble.
the Wavebird come back. I want to
You
have
don't
the
want the
GameCube
actual.
controller.
You don't want a dongle that goes into the Wii U.
No, I just want it to be Bluetooth. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. So I am curious to see if we'll get any new accessories or things at E3. That would be. I could see it happening.
Maybe.
There is an FC game being announced at E3, so that's a
What?
hardware
An
thing.
An NFC game? Is that what you said?
Yeah, NFC game.
How did? Okay,
This was announced at the investor meeting early this year.
interesting.
Um,
Pokemon.
Let's see. Next up, sad news: the Mario actor in the movie Super Mario Brothers, Bob Hoskins, died at age 71. So
Oh.
Yep.
very sad. We will never have our sequel.
We already had the sequel, didn't we? Watch it.
Oh yeah, we watched the fan sequel.
Yeah, we did.
But yeah, if you want to, pay your homage, you can watch our commentary video on it, which we probably make fun more than we do.
Yeah.
You can just watch it regularly, but yeah. And then Art Academy Pokemon Edition was announced for Japan 3DSs, coming out June 19th.
That's cool.
So 40 lessons included, all that focus around Pokemon. So both retail and digital. It'll retail for 3,619 yen, which is roughly $36. And 3D won't be supported by the game. And yeah, seems kind of cool if you want to learn how to draw Pokemon. So.
Yeah.
And then my last bit of news, last bit for the whole show here. We had an announcement about some toy line. That's a Nintendo toy line. It's called, it's from Banter Toys, the World of Nintendo toy line. It's coming out in September. So we've got things like a 3-pack of Mario Brothers figures, Microland figures, Mario Kart 8 Track Deluxe that have the cars that do the loop-de-loops that go through those speeder-up things. We have IR wall climbers, Mario Kart Shock racer cars, a 20-inch Mario figurine, and plushies and all sorts of fun stuff. So he was excited to get some some Nintendo toys.
Everybody loves Nintendo toys.
I mean, don't they? I thought they did.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Are you not excited for toys, John?
I'm excited for toys. I'm shopping for Pokemon figurines right now on eBay.
Oh, are you? Which ones?
Yeah. Flareon. I'm looking at Flareon.
Okay. Eevee is such a cool
Yeah.
evolution in Pokemon.
Speaking of Nintendo toys, I've been waiting to share this like all weekend. Super excited. So I got this candy. So it's called Snurtles.
Nice.
As you can see there. And yeah, it's like a Nintendo candy. And so basically you open it up, and you got like all these little candies, and they're like jellies with like little candies on there. So you got the Starman, you got like the mushroom, which is this kind of jacked up looking mushroom, but you got that, and you got like the little 1-up mushroom. But they are so good because
So you're eating these.
Oh yeah, these are
Okay.
candies. Yeah.
Well, I was sure you know storing them as well.
Yeah, I'm eating these, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do with the box. Just take it to work and put it on my desk.
There you go.
Yeah, but it's a pretty cool little toy.
Okay. So I wanted to save this question for the very end and the live feedback. It's
Oh well, I
bit
got a
of
couple more things.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Actually, just one more thing. I should have talked about this back with Kirby, but HAL Studios or HAL Laboratories was talking this week, saying that like Nintendo kind of. Or did I already talk about this last week?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Basically, they were complimenting Nintendo because they were pushing the Kirby series forward, because I guess that HAL is very hesitant to do anything with Kirby. So I guess that a lot of the new stuff in Kirby games, or kind of pushing Kirby forward from like classic Kirby, was all Nintendo's doing. So
Very cool.
yeah, so they had a large hand in the game. So, pretty cool.
Did either of you play the DD drum mode yet?
No.
No.
Okay, give it a shot. It's good.
I want to play more of the battle mode. The
Smash Fighters. Or,
yeah.
Yeah,
That'll be fun to do locally at some point.
it will.
So the last question is kind of a sensitive-ish question.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you've seen this, Aaron.
Oh, I saw it.
Okay. So basically the question is, I've got a girlfriend, 5-year girlfriend, long-term type thing, and she wants a PS4. And I would like a Wii U because I think it's better. And how do I deal with that kind of thing? I don't want to, I wouldn't end a relationship due to the console wars.
Yeah.
I would.
I think that would be not a smart move, probably.
I have
Any
a couple
suggestions, Aaron?
responses.
Being someone that's been in, you're going to get married pretty soon. You've
I have a
experienced
couple,
long-term
a couple
relationships.
ideas. Well, you could just talk her into getting both, because they're both lower cost. When you think about it, you can get both consoles for $700, and you can get Mario Kart.
I would suggest to
and
spread that
another
out,
game.
probably. Not in one.
Oh, I'll just do it at once. That's like the cost of an iPad.
I mean, I'd say that look at all the games we could play together on this. Like, what on their
Yeah.
PS4 to play together? Nothing.
Yeah, I think that was a big selling point of the Wii U for here at my house, because who doesn't like playing Mario games? Who doesn't like Mario Kart and stuff like that? That was a big selling point.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, we can play games together, and it's like, yeah, we can, and I also have all the Wii controllers already, so we don't have to worry about how we're gonna play this game. We just pull it out of the box, and we already have everything ready to go. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. But
And things are cheaper on the Wii U.
They are.
So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like a new game comes out. We're like, oh, we can go pick this up. It's like $40, and you don't have to pay like 60
Yeah.
or
yeah, starting at
65.
$250, it's $60 on PS4.
You could go on Amazon, spend $100 and have like 5 Wii U games.
And
Yeah.
there's crazy
If you wanted,
promotions like
yeah.
this Mario Kart 8 thing where you get 2 games in one. But yeah, it's a touchy subject, I guess. I don't have as much experience with that kind of stuff. I would say try to get both, and maybe start with PS4 because that's you want to make her happy, right? I don't know.
Also, We Fit You sells for a lot of females. I think my fiance likes playing We Fit You. So
Can even I don't know. Does she wear the sensor thing? Does she use that?
she has a pedometer, but it's not that one. Yeah.
Okay. What makes her not use this one when it works with eFit? Is it
I
not
don't
stylish
know.
enough, or what?
The one she has is way worse than that. She's like the one that she has. She got from her job, so it has the logo. She works for the city, so it has a logo of the city, and like it's like a little big box. It looks like a box of floss, honestly. Like, but yeah, I don't know. She just doesn't use that. You use the Wii U one.
You gave her one though, right? Because you got two, I think, right?
No, I only got one.
Oh, okay.
That's mine.
Oh, so if you gave her one, do you think she'd use it?
Yeah, I think she would.
Okay. Just curious.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that should hopefully help. I don't know her personally, so it's kind of hard to judge things like that. But I just thought of one last thing. Aaron, you are the Call of Duty person. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
What's the deal with this game here?
I didn't even know it was announced. When did they announce this game?
They leaked it last night.
Okay,
The official YouTube channel leaked it.
They were okay. So this past week, maybe about a week and a half, there's a lot of rumors about what the next Call of Duty was.
I saw
gonna
Kevin
be.
Spacey tweeted out his image from the game
Yeah,
because he's in it evidently,
yeah, he's got a pretty big role. It looks like,
and he looks like it's Kevin Spacey in this
Kevin
game.
Spacey
Yeah.
is in Call of Duty.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
he is, and he's like
Go.
he's not just a voice actor, but he's like a
yeah,
full 3D modeling
it's
of
Kevin
Spacey.
He's in there.
What?
Is
There
he
was-
playing the House of Cards role in this?
No, but it looks like he's got a pretty good role, though. I mean,
Yeah, prominent
it
villain.
looks like a movie.
It should be Nicolas Cage.
But yeah, there was a lot of rumors that like Call of Duty was going to be announced in the next week or week and a half, and that it was actually going back to its roots, like World War I and all this stuff. So that's what a lot of people were expecting. Last minute, we heard they're going to reveal it on. I believe they said it was going to be today. That's
they
why-
did.
Yeah,
And it
so
came out last
and then
night.
it came out last night, and it was Advanced Warfare. Basically, it seems semi-futuristic, not too futuristic though. Just an Advanced Warfare. It's like modern day, and basically Kevin Spacey's character he looks to be a sort of he has a lot of power. It looks like maybe like
he
a
owns
commander or
private
something.
military kind of?
Yeah, maybe like a contractor or something. And basically, from throughout the trailer and his lines, he's saying that he is like manipulating people's fear of just things, terrorism and stuff like that, and saying that people don't really want to be free, they just want to have boundaries and all this. So he's like using his military force to like put himself into power, is what it looked like. So it's kind of House of Cards like that, to where
it felt like House of Cards,
yeah.
like the video game almost.
Yep.
That would be
Seems
interesting to
interesting.
tie into Call of Duty and House of Cards.
Yeah. Seems interesting. I don't know. Like all Call of Duties, I'll probably pick it up to see what it's
Now,
all
this is
about.
the first two-developer studio one, right?
Two developers.
Like more
This
than one
is-
developer's working on this one, right?
No, this is Sledgehammer.
Okay, I thought it was Sledgehammer with another studio.
No, this is Sledgehammer, and basically.
Oh,
what
they
I've
added a
heard-
third studio to the mix. That's what it was.
Yeah, they added a third studio, so there was Infinity Ward, Treyarch, and now Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer did work with Infinity Ward on Modern Warfare 3.
Okay.
But yeah, so Sledgehammer apparently has been working on this game for 3 years, so it will be the first Call of Duty that will be made in the 3-year cycle.
Huh.
They changed that up last year. They announced that they're going to be making it in 3 years, so that
Now-
each studio will have a game.
It's coming out November 4th. Does voting day have any influence on the, the release date here?
I'm sure that they'll have some ads, some stuff about that.
Now, Wii U has not been officially announced. It's buried in the source code of the page with the whole image of Wii U in there. But it's not an official release along it should be along with PS4, Xbox One, and PC. And is 360 getting this and PS3?
I don't think so. I think this is just the next gen only.
Okay.
I think maybe if Nintendo were to announce it, might want to hold it for their E3, and
that would be cool.
Logical. Nintendo say, hey, don't announce this. Let us announce this.
But the sales for Call of Duty Ghosts and
I got my copy, Aaron. I'm good.
They weren't very good on the Wii U. And
do you see this coming to Wii U? Is the question.
Well,
will Ghost be the final Wii U Call of Duty?
I could see it coming to Wii U just to kind of satisfy, the couple thousand people that want it. But then I could also see them just saying it's not worth the money and just not doing it at all, and they won't think twice about it. So,
yeah.
Either way, I will not be surprised, honestly.
I would be bummed if Ghost. I would be bummed if the sequel to Ghost doesn't come to Wii U because I want to finish that on my Wii U.
Yeah, that one had a pretty good story.
It did. I enjoyed it.
Well, I mean, it's like
the story was not so half bad. I was kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I think that is a show. Any final comments from anyone here?
No.
Okay. John, where can folks find you on the interwebs?
You can find me Twitter and Instagram and Tumblr. I'm also on Tumblr. I've been on Tumblr for a while, but I forgot about it. I'm using it again. John Westelier.
Very cool. Mr. Aaron, what about you?
You can find me at ALRivera058 and Meverse, Twitter, YouTube, and yeah.
Excellent. And you can find the show on Twitter at Nintendo Club Pod. You can email us at nintendoclubpodcast@gmail.com. You can find the show on Google Plus as a community. Just search for the Nintendo Club Podcast. And you can watch us live every Sunday night, most of the time from 8 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Eastern. This week was a bit early. You can watch the shows after the fact over at youtube.com/tchaten. That is my username. You can find me at Twitter, Instagram, and Meverse. And until next time, thanks for watching. And we'll be back next week for level 50, which takes place on Mother's Day.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
We might showcase Mother games. I don't know what that means. Mother 3, right?
Mother, yeah. Earthbound.
So we'll see. Bye.
See ya.